What's up, gang? Corpo24 here. Axis&Allies Global. Ozteas 1941 setup with Sam Kenny, Hunter Jones, and Mr. John. Germany just finished his 6th turn. And we are about to start Mother Russia's 6th turn. Russia's about to go crazy here. Well, I hope so. All right. Russia, $38. Gonna buy 5 damage off my factory in Ukraine. Gonna buy 3 mech, 3 tanks, and 1 man. That leaves me with 0 dinero. Quick question here. On Germany's 5th video, you said the bomber was in northern Italy. And then when you started the 6th video, it was in southern France. Because if it's in northern Italy, it can't bomb Egypt. Because it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has nowhere to land. You need an air base in northern Italy. And unfortunately, the air base is in southern Italy. So let me know if you guys caught that. Because in your last video, again on the 5th German turn, you said your bomber's in northern Italy. And it looks like it's in northern Italy also. So just clarify, someone clarify with me if you guys also noticed that. You'll see in Germany's 5th video. Anyways, just want to make sure, again, because if it's in northern Italy, it can't make it to Egypt. It has nowhere to land. It would just land in the Mediterranean. So let me know, and we can fix that up if someone wants to comment or email me or, I don't know, something. All right. But a very good turn, Mr. Kenny. Germany's not going down easy, I can see. So, but hopefully Hunter and I can fix that problem. But make us think more. Okay, so we got a few battles here in the Pacific, all right? The Pacific, well, not really the Pacific, but the Pacific board. Okay, so I'm going to peel, I have 11 men here, as you can see, in Shensi. 6 are going to go east to Hope. 3 men from Shensi are going to go to Kwaichow with this artillery. That's going to leave me with 2 guys. So 1, 2, 3, and I start with 11 here. That's 6, 9. That leaves me 2 more, so to go south to Sichuan. Okay. And we're going to bring this bomber from Team Gosaka. Hey, I'm getting better at it. You got to admit. 1, 2, well, not really. 3. I still cannot pronounce that territory very well. These guys in Brutal will just stay there for now. So 6 men in artillery, 2 men artillery versus mech, 2 men in a bomber in Sichuan. Okay. Belarus, I'm going to take a man from Smolensk. And I'm going to take 1 mech from Moscow. 1, 2. Leaves me with 2 mechs in Moscow. Where are you, Mr. Mech? There you are. Okay. We're going to get some air support. We're going to get attack, a fighter, another fighter, an attack. How about that Russian Air Force, huh? 2 fighters and 2 attacks there. And they have 3 spaces to land after because Moscow has an air base. I'm going to attack East Poland with 2 men. It's going to take 2 men off this pile from Western Ukraine. So 2 men are going to Eastern Poland. And we're going to get support with 1, 2, 3. 2 fighters. And also attack from Moscow. And they will have 2 spaces left over to land. And the rest of the army is going into Serbia from Western Ukraine. Okay. Against that lone Italian infantry. And the army from Ukraine is also going to Bessarabia. There we go. So these guys are men. Obviously, my 10 AA guns from Western Ukraine cannot go into Bessarabia yet, but they will follow in the non-combat if I do win that battle against that lone infantry. I think that's it. Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could do something with that freaking sub. It just pisses me off. It's so useless. Okay, well, let's roll some dice here, boys. So let me double check. Those are all my moves. Bessarabia, Eastern Poland, Belarus. Gonna hold an Archangel for now. Sichuan, Kwichao, Hopi. Okay. Let's get to it. Let me get 6 dice here. Hope everyone's having a nice Wednesday so far. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I have 6 dice right there. 6 dice. Okay, let's do Battle of Hopi. I have 6 ones. We'll do the Pacific board first. 2, 4, 6. 6 right there. And let's get right to it, boys. Here we go. 6. Come on. Ones. And that is zip. No hits to start off the campaign. Okay, so here is Japanese artillery. And that is a miss. Okay, let's get right to it again. Infantry. 6 ones. Here we go. And that is nothing. Ah, you useless infantry. Here is Japan. And that is a miss. Okay. Here is Russia again. 6 men. Come on, boys. That is... wow, nothing. Okay. Here is Japan. And that is a miss. Okay. Here is Russia. Here we go. And finally, there it is. Gosh, took long enough. Jeez. Those men are not ready for combat, seems like. Here's Japan, and you miss me. Okay, so I take Hopi with 6 Russian infantry. Kwichao, I have 2 1s and 2 2s versus 1 mech. Okay, here are my 1s. Here we go. And there you go, right there. Here is Japan. And that is a hit. So I take Kwichao, but I lose 1 man. I have 2 men in our artillery there. And the Battle of Sichuan, I have 2 men and I have air support. I have a bomber. Here is my men. Nothing. Here is my bomber. And that is a hit. And here is your mech. That is a miss. So I take Sichuan with 2 men. This mech is dead. Bomber still has 3 spaces to land. Okay. Battle of Belarus. I have 2 1s, 2 3s, and 2 4s versus artillery and a man. Okay. Here are my 1s. Nada. Here are my 3s. 2 hits right there. Here are the 2 Germans. 1 hit. Okay, so I take Belarus and I lose a man. That is now Ruski territory. Okay. Battle of Eastern Poland. I have 2 1s, 2 3s, and a 4 versus 1 infantry. Here are my 1s. Nothing. Here are my 2 3s. 1 hit. That's all I need. Mr. Kenny has 1 2. And he missed. Okay. Eastern Poland is Russian. And we have the Battle of Bessarabia. I mean, that is a lot of Russian stuff. I'm just going to start off with my tanks. All I need is 1 kill. And there's only 1 Italian infantry there. So here we go. 4 3s. And I got a hit. That's all I need. Here is the Italian. Miss. Bessarabia is now Russian. I'll read this out in just a second. 3, 4, 5. Let me 6, 7. I'm going to get a chip for that. And looks like that is all my combats. So I took all my objectives, which is always good. Suffered very little losses, which is also very good. me get a chip for that too. 3, 4, 5. Just to make it easier so you guys can see. Okay, non-combat. 10 AA guns are moving into Bessarabia. Okay. All my planes are moving into Ukraine, which doesn't have any damage right now because I bought it off. All my planes, fighters and tanks, I meant. My bombers still in the Chinese campaign. 3 mech infantry are going 1, 2 into Saikang. Okay. Russian bomber came 1, 2, 3. It will land back in, I think, Kansu. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Russian bomber will land in Kansu. Can you get me? Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, you can't. So we'll stay in Kansu. 4 Russian men are going to head west into Smolensk with this 4 artillery. 2 mech are going to go 1, 2 into Ukraine. Okay. Do I want to leave those men in Archangel? Yeah, I'll leave 2 men in Archangel. Screw it. Okay. And these guys in Brute here are going to hold their ground. I know John, if he wants to, he can attack and he can use some power from Japan, some Air Force, which is fine. If he takes it, you know, it is what it is, but that's good for us, I think. I don't know. I mean, he does have the option to attack me. So they're just going to hold their ground. If he does, I just hope I could take out a lot of casualties. Let's see here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I will do my placement. 3 mech into Stalingrad. 3 tanks. Actually, 3 tanks are going to go to Ukraine. Excuse me, not Moscow. I thought about Moscow. I was like, no, let's put them in Ukraine. Let's get those boys right in action. And a lonely man will go into Moscow. Okay. And we'll redo my forces here. Brute, yeah, still the same. 7 men, 2 AA guns. Russian bomber in Kansu. 6 Russian infantry in Hopi. 2 Russian infantry in artillery in Kwaichow. 2 men in Sichuan. 3 mech in Saikang. 3 mech in Stalingrad. Lonely man in Moscow. 2 Russian men in Archangel. I have 4 artillery and 4 men in Smolensk. 1 Russian mech in Belarus. 2 men in East Poland. Ukraine, I have 4 fighters and 3 mech. Excuse me, 4 fighters, 3 TAC bombers, 2 mech infantry, 3 Russian tank. And if you do bomb us again here, Italy or Germany, these 4 fighters, I'm going to say right now, they are going to intercept. They will all be going up in the air. Okay? So just so you know that. So when you do bomb, my fighters are now going to go up in the air to try to shoot down your bombers. Just a heads up. I have 4 fighters there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 3 TACs, 2 mech infantry, and 3 tanks. Ukraine. No, excuse me. This is not Ukraine. This is Bessarabia. 16 Russian artillery. 10 Russian AA guns. 4 Russian tanks. 7 Russian mech infantry. 10 Russian infantry. Again, 10 Russian infantry. 7 mechs infantry. 10 AA guns. 4 Russian tanks. 16 Russian artillery. Okay? Russia's base is 37. I'm down 1 there. 36. 35. 34. 33. 32. I'm up to 34 plus 3, 37. We'll do that again. I start off with 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. Okay, 32. I'm up to 34 plus the NO for 3, 37. I didn't save any money, and I do not collect the 125 NO yet because there's a freaking German sub there. U7. We'll call that one U7. Okay, Russia, $37. I will pass the baton on to Japan for its 6th turn. Whenever you have a chance, John. And again, I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Deuces.